Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a monthly check-in reading for my dearest Libras, where we focus on the month of April. We are going to look at love and romance. We're also going to look at career and finance and anything else that Spirit would like us to focus on at this time. As I mentioned, this is a new type of reading, and if you like it, or even if you don't like it, let me know in the comment section down below, because I am considering adding it to the rotation of readings that I do here on this channel. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with some messages about what energy you need to bring more of into your life for the month of April. And we have windfall. Okay, so that's really nice. So maybe you've been working really hard towards something. It looks like there's going to be a major payout here. All right, in the month of April. Courage. So what you're working on has taken courage, will continue to take courage. All right, or maybe your courage is going to be tested in the month of April. And motivation. Stay motivated because you're about to get something you've been working hard for. Wow, okay. And we have take the next step now. And it's going to take some courage. I feel like a lot of you this month with this Aries energy, it's like, F yeah, I'm ready to do this. So it could really be anything. It could be starting a new business. It could be a new relationship, putting yourself back out there, a new health and wellness routine. Wow, Libra, you're getting a major pep talk from Spirit here. All right, so let's get into this. So we're going to take a look at your current energy. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Libras, please. Let's take a look at my Libra's current energy, please. Okay, the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so maybe feeling a little wishy-washy, maybe also feeling a little bit like lacking confidence here. I will clarify all of these cards. All right, the theme of the month is the Hermit card. Now, if you have Aries in your chart, you may want to check out the Aries reading because it was also about, the cards were very different, but the energy was also about having to do some things on your own, you know, like that you're here to do. Sometimes we have to go it alone. A key goal to pursue, the Queen of Wands in reverse. All right, an obstacle to overcome, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. A major accomplishment, the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. All right. What to avoid, the Two of Wands. Yeah, avoid looking something from the past here keeping you stuck. Some of my Libras, this is not for all of you. Some of you, you're in a third-party situation and you know about it. Like you're well aware. This is about having strength and courage to step away from that, to move away from that. That's not for all of you, but for some of you, that is absolutely the theme. What to embrace, the Eight of Cups, walking away. Yeah, okay. But also walking towards, it's not so much what we're walking away from. What are you walking towards? Your Ten of Cups, right? Where to find support, the Sun, possibly a Leo person. People that love you, but just doing things that bring you happiness. Also your solar plexus, your own personal strength and confidence. And your advice and your encouragement is the Ace of Wands. Go for it. Oh my goodness. All right, Libras, I'm very excited to get into this. And we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of my Libras, you might be in this overthinking energy. Now, for some of you, you're being told to go for it. It's either starting that YouTube channel, it's starting your own business. Maybe it's, it may be taking that trip you've always wanted to take. Some of you, it's getting out of a karmic situation, but there is so much support here. It's going to take courage and I feel like you're motivated to do it, but I feel like there's something holding you back. Now remember, Libras, we are oftentimes the only thing or the only person in our way, okay? And so Spirit's saying, get out of your way here. It's time to take the first steps here because it's going to bring you happiness. It's going to bring you growth. It's going to bring you expansion. There have been some obstacles here in moving forward and whatever this is. So let's see. So the Page of Wands in reverse is your energy. So feeling a little wishy-washy here. All right, feeling a little bit less than confident. Should I, shouldn't I? The Six of Swords, but you're ready to move on from whatever this is. Some of you, you hate your job. For others of you, you're in an unhappy connection. For some of you, you're in a third party situation and you know you deserve more. So it's like you're ready to move on, but it's like there's lacking confidence in taking this next step. All right. So Spirit's saying the theme of the month is the Hermit card. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to take that step now, although Spirit's saying take that step now, but it doesn't mean you have to make this whole change right now. The first step might be contacting a lawyer. It might be, buying that, buying a setup to do vlogging or something like that. Like whatever your first step is, Spirit saying you may want to take this time, okay, to focus on you and only you with the Hermit card. Do your research, but don't get stuck in overthinking. You're ready for ascension. You're ready for growth. You're ready for changes. And you're ready to actually just be more focused on what you need, Libra, versus what makes other people happy or how other people are going to react. And slow and steady wins the race. Okay. So you need to protect your energy. So I do feel like you need to be aware. You need to be prepared. But with the Knight of Pentacles here, it's slow and steady wins the race on top of the Hermit card, Virgo energy. Virgo energy, this is the theme of your month, to be detail-oriented, to be practical, to be analytical, but also it's like a put your money where your mouth is type energy as well. And it doesn't mean that it all has to happen all at once, but the first steps should be initiated now, okay? And with a key goal to pursue, the Queen of Wands in reverse. See, what I feel here, Libra, it's about really not giving a flying F, right? About how other people are going to react to this. Now, obviously, if you're leaving like a relationship or a situation, there may be drama involved with that. But I feel like it's time. I feel like whatever this is, it's time for you, one, to protect your energy, because the Queen of Wands in reverse is in reactive mode and there are cracks or there are leaks in her aura, or she's over giving, or she's allowing other people's energy to affect her too much and throwing her off balance. Okay, I'm saying her, although I know I'm not connecting with everyone who identifies as female. But what I mean is this is like, it's important that you collect your energy, you fortify your auric field, because you're ready to manifest. And there have been blockages to you moving ahead here, Libra. All right, so let's see. And the King of Pentacles, yeah. So I love this. You need to pursue stability. The King of Pentacles is dependable. He's down to earth. He's independent. He's persistent. We see that. This energy, motivation, and courage, but also it entails this energy of persistence. And the theme of the month is going to be like taking those first steps. Slow and steady wins the race to get where you need to go. Okay? Whether it's calling in a stable connection, whether it's, building a business. Remember, when you start a new business, there's oftentimes the first couple of years, there aren't any gains, right? So it's like being really aware of that. I'm also seeing too, like financial stability needs to be something that's prioritized this month. Also with the Queen of Wands energy in reverse, make sure that you're not spending more than you need to, right? So it's about it is also a balancing the budget type energy, which I know is like a bit mundane and a bit boring, but it's definitely coming through, because the Queen of Wands, she can be very reactive, especially those of you that are prone to like emotional spending or eating or drinking. It's about being very grounded, protecting your assets as well. Okay. So an obstacle to overcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So it, like Spirit saying this to us here, take the first step. The Wheel of Fortune is about movement. So it's like it feels like it's a risk in some way, because you're in this Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles energy in reverse. So I can tell that whatever this is, it feels risky. Okay, but movement is key here. An obstacle to overcome. Now, some of you may be also really considering starting like a workout program or a health and wellness routine. And I am getting that maybe you haven't like exercised in a long time, or maybe you haven't been, devoted to doing, your Reiki or your yoga every day or whatever it might be. But I'm also seeing here movement is really important here, Libra. Remember, motion is lotion. Okay. And it's so good for us, provided that we can do moderate activity. So some of you, it's like actually getting up and going for a walk is going to be important. Or, this might be your message here, Libra, that yes, it's time to get to the gym. Okay. For some of you. It's funny because now that I'm saying that, I remember over the holidays, I saw this joke that was like, I joined the gym, 6 months ago, and, I haven't reached my fitness goals. So I'm going to go there. So tomorrow I'm going there in person to see what's going on, and I thought that was just so funny. So for some of you, this is just a message that like you've been putting off, fill in the blanks, putting something off that is for your health and for your wellness. And it's time to get moving. Okay. And again, it doesn't have to be just specifically that. It could be like getting out of a third party situation. It could be getting out of an unhappy connection, one that you're not feeling fulfilled, or starting that business, or getting out of a job that you hate. Yeah. And so we see the King of Swords energy in reverse. Okay. Some of you, you might have an ex who's in your way. You might have a particularly stressful situation that sucks just the life out of you. Okay, but remember that we have more power, to control. I mean, even if we do have to deal with somebody who's mean, nasty, a narcissist, a terrible boss, a really a terrible ex, or whatever this might be, remember that we have more power than we give ourselves credit for many times, to not be as affected by their behaviors, right? Some of you too, it's negative self-talk that's getting in your way. And I don't want to sound like, super cheesy over here, but a lot of times, like, we are our biggest obstacle, the way we talk to ourselves, like, I'm never really good at this. Or, a lot of times we say, I don't have time for this, whatever it might be. I don't have time for another job. I don't have time for, to work out. I don't have time to, create, even though, being creative is the most balancing and healing thing. And I feel like, we do have time when we make ourselves a priority. So whatever it is for you. So beware of negative self-talk. Beware of giving your power away to anybody, Libra, that, that really you don't have to. All right. A major accomplishment here is the Queen of Cups, trusting your intuition. This is also about like being aware, being prepared, taking those first steps, understanding that it's not all going to happen, overnight, right? It's very rare that there's a success overnight. It might look that way, but if you really do the research and look at people who apparently have overnight success, they've really been working their butts off for quite some time, behind the scenes. So I feel like, oh my goodness. All right. So look what came out. We have the Emperor energy. Yeah. Some of you, you're bossing up in a big way. And some of you, this is you taking a creative hobby and turning it into your business. Some of you are setting boundaries with someone, possibly an ex, or someone that might have you in a third party, or a boss, or a company or job that overworks you. It's like you're setting boundaries here, and you're trusting your intuition. The Queen of Cups is also very loving and very nurturing. And I feel like first and foremost, it's about nurturing and loving yourself here, Libra. All right. I love this because this is telling me you're bossing up in a really, really big way. You're ready to move on. And whatever this is you're moving towards, again, don't focus so much on what you're moving away from. Focus on what you're moving towards is you in Emperor energy. All right. So something that you're very passionate about, possibly, but it's just about setting boundaries. What to avoid? Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this is like getting out of your own way, but avoid being stuck in the past. Yeah. Romanticizing the past. Oftentimes we do that, especially for those of my Libras who you may be, if this is a relationship for you that you need to get out of, or maybe it's already gone, avoid romanticizing the past. That's what I'm getting. and focus on being very present and like where you're going and the steps that you need to take to get you there. I think you need to also really trust your intuition if anybody from your past does come back around. All right. And what to embrace, the Eight of Cups. So again, I'm just repeating myself, but it's about, she's got her back to us. She's moving towards her 10 of Cups. So it's about walking away from someone or something here in the month of April. And you're doing it for you because you're ready to move on. Yeah. And seeing very clearly what doesn't work for you any longer. Yeah. And the Seven of Swords, moving on. Again, my Libras, you're moving on. Six of Swords, that's your energy. Okay. Where to find support could be in a Leo person, but I also get like an energy of freedom here. So there may be people that have been through something similar to you, whether it's starting a business, whether it's moving away from, changing fields. Maybe you're moving out of a corporate job into something else, or vice versa. For some of you, it's, liberating yourself from a relationship here. I just feel like this is about like focusing on freedom, and you'll find support either through a Leo person or through people who have done something very similar to what you've done. Yeah. And you might even be making a new friend. Yeah. I know that sounds a little bit silly, but this could be like if you join like an online community, you might be making a new friend here, somebody that you really identify with. Some of you might be going on a retreat or something like that. Maybe and it would be to like a warm climate, I feel. If you're doing like a yoga retreat, a meditation retreat, a spiritual retreat, you might be making a new friend and finding support there. And it could also be an online group or online community here. And your advice and encouragement is go for it. You've got this totally new life that awaits you, this new passion. All right. And the Eight of Cups energy in reverse. Yeah. And what I'm reading, this Eight of Cups energy in reverse, is this is what dreams are made of. It takes us to the Seven of Cups, like what you've been imagining, what you've been fantasizing. Like I feel Spirit saying here, especially with this Knight and this King of Pentacles, it's time to make it a reality, Libra. And you're ready. Do your homework, feel confident in that, but don't overthink things. All right, you're ready. You're ready for this. Okay. So when it comes to love and relationships, let's see, clear messages, advice, and guidance. When it comes to love and relationships, what do my Libras need to know? Yeah, Spirit saying have faith, love is coming. There might be a surprise invitation or meeting, but love is certainly on its way towards you. Ooh, some of you might be talking to somebody online, or maybe you're already talking to this person. There's an awaited message coming, text, call, email, talking more possibly to someone if you're already talking to them. And we see mirror, somebody who really mirrors you, Libra. So we see this theme of introspection. Do your introspection. I feel like this month you will be quite introspective, especially with this Mercury retrograde energy coming up. Be careful of a past person. Empath and narcissist paradigm is coming through. All right. And it's about being discerning and being aware of whomever you're dealing with. But I do feel like Spirit saying, you know what? Go for it. But take your time getting to know whom you're getting emotionally invested with or to. All right. All right. So when it comes to career and finances, what else do my Libras need to know about career and finances, please? Service. See, Aries got the same card, and we get Aries energy right in the middle of this read. I feel good when I can help others. So some of you, it's just also about spreading knowledge, being helpful, collaborative. All right, growth. So there's growth for you. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness, but there's growth in service. Okay, interesting. So if you have your own business or your career may be growing, all right, maybe as a result of you also being very helpful to others or receiving some sort of help here. And relationships, yeah. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. See, you might have somebody coming in who's going to give you, like, be your best, be a huge support for you. Now, it could be somebody that you volunteer with. It could be somebody you hire as well. Like you might hire them to, be your accountant, to be your online assistant or something like that. But Spirit's telling you when it comes to career and finances, you need to be focused on your growth, and collaboration is going to be key. All right. And Spirit's also saying, but, knowing what you're here to do, knowing what your purpose is when it comes to your career, when it comes to your finances, is going to help you reach your goals quicker. Okay. So let's take a look at the attributes that my Libras need to highlight or to access this month to be more successful in general. So writing, preserving knowledge and information, but I'm also seeing too, because we have a Mercury retrograde happening pretty much all throughout April, be very, very careful about your communication, because Mercury retrograde can lead to misunderstandings, misinterpretations. So make sure you're dotting all of your I's, crossing all of your T's. But I'm also seeing here, like, just speak and communicate with intention to avoid any misunderstandings. Okay, you might also want to work on journaling or writing out your feelings. Also creativity. We saw that smack dab in the middle of your reading with the Queen of Cups. So, being creative, whether you paint or you draw or not, but it's just like really expressing a dimension of life that's beyond the five senses, and inspiring others by being creative and doing things your way and differently. And there's a little message, some of you, spending more time with your pets. All right. Like, so if you feel like you've been really busy, or, this is nature. So it's like spending more time outdoors in nature is going to be really beneficial for you. And for those of you with, little fur babies, make sure you're hugging them, loving them, kissing them, spending more time with them, because they are truly earth angels, right? Unconditional love. And those of you that know, okay? Final messages, advice, and guidance from my Libras, please. Cherry, live an extraordinary life. Yes, it's time to. It's time. Green, revitalize your nervous system, getting outdoors more. Some of you may want to work with Archangel Raphael. But you might also want to wear the color green or work with green stones. Revitalize your nervous system, because I do see that you've taken a bit of a hit here. I can see that Page of Wands in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. And we get magenta, connect to your deepest inner knowing. Yeah, so absolutely trust. You know what's up, Libra. You can trust yourself. And at the bottom of the deck, we have yellow, purify your body. So it might be time for a little detox here as well. All right, Libras, if you like these messages, please let me know, even if you don't, down below in the comment section, because I am thinking about adding this to the rotation of readings that I do here on this channel. If you're after a private reading, or you like the cards I'm using, or you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, all that info is down below. Take care.